Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content such as Camp Zero Base 1, 17's Nana Tour, 17 in the Soup, Finding Stray Kids, Blackpink House, EXO's Ladder, EXO Showtime, A-Pink Showtime, and tons of other content including extra variety shows, K-dramas, animes, and movies. Hey guys, and here today we are back with RIIZE. I literally had to like re-Google everything because it felt like last night was a dream because we were told SEUNGHAN is back. I already made a post about it. There's not too much to say. I just need to clarify. Me boycotting them doesn't make me a fake fan. And I think anyone who thinks people who boycotted coming back is being fake completely misunderstand the whole thing. I have never said, hey, you guys need to boycott to be a real fan. So to say that people who boycotted and came back when SEUNGHAN returned are fake fans is such bullshit. Because we came back. Like, that's the whole point. That's like literally how that works. We came back like we said. The fact I waited and came back, I think that shows loyalty. My personal belief was me supporting OT6 is me supporting the company's decision of possibly keeping SEUNGHAN out of the group. That's how I personally view it. You don't have to view it that way. If your way of viewing it is, I want to support them until he comes back, then that's cool. I feared, well, that sounds dramatic, but like that's the only way I can describe it. I feared me supporting the group while SEUNGHAN is gone is only going to prove that they're fine without him. And the reason I believe that is because there was many situations with many groups where that became true. Or like, I have witnessed so many people get kicked out of groups, get put on hiatus, and then not come back. Like, this has, like, I didn't just, like, out of nowhere go, oh, I'm so scared they're not going to return. I have went through, like, 5 or 6 groups where this happened. Different variations of the situation, but, like, regardless, still. The only time I can think of where someone went on hiatus for, like, personal things and then, like, came back was like Hyunjin from Stray Kids. And I think the only reason he was able to return and JYP wasn't dramatic about it was because Woojin left before that, and that was a whole thing. And then Hyunjin is one of the most popular members in Stray Kids, and it's more beneficial that he stays than he leaves because he makes up a lot of the fandom. Like, he's like a lot of people's biases. He's one of the most popular members. And it was a good decision for him to return. But the thing I feared here was SEUNGHAN was only an idol for like 2 months. And my brain goes, 10 months versus 2 months. I don't think it's delusional that me and a lot of people didn't think he was coming back. And I think it's silly that people are like, see, I told you, you guys were cowards, or like, you guys were fake for thinking he's never going to come back. You guys look stupid. Like, no, because this is very, very, very rare. I think, like, how my brain worked was, like most SM groups and stuff, if someone leaves on hiatus and doesn't come back, it's just to, like, not terminate the contract and to wait it out, which would be kind of hard because he's like just debuted and stuff. I think what worked in this situation is, I think, I'm not gonna say like those who boycotted helped the situation a lot. I don't know how big the boycott was in Korea, because honestly it didn't look like anyone was boycotting. I felt very alone in the situation, and many times I wanted to fold back on it, but I stick to my beliefs personally. I think most who probably did boycott were international fans, and I'm still wondering if any of them actually did, but I'm sure some of them did at least. And I think what helped was I was worried that because RIIZE was so big and blew up a lot, like, I think they only got bigger each comeback. And Wonbin is so famous, and he's like one of the it boys right now. And so he's gained a bit more popularity recently as well. And I'm like, oh, I fear that they're gonna see how big they are without him and go based off that. What I think happened was maybe the opposite. Maybe they saw how big RIIZE are and that they're doing fine, that it's okay to risk him coming back. What do you guys think? I don't trust their statement because their statement was very weird to me. And it didn't imply anything. Like, it was the most vague statement ever. They're like, we talked with the members and everything, and like, let me find it. While we sympathize with the lack of guidance regarding SEUNGHAN's activity and understand that the fans have been worried and concerned beyond curiosity, we sincerely apologize that it took us so long to come to a decision on the direction of RIIZE activities. All that was your doing. Like, that didn't give me any, like, I feel like they gave us nothing about, like, what these 10 months entailed. Some people think SEUNGHAN wanted the 10 months. The way they worded this makes me think what I thought before, which is they put him on hiatus as punishment. And if he had any mental health issues regarding all this, it's because of them. It's because they weren't supporting him. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when a parent misunderstands the child's actions and then they punish them, and then like the child ends up having like those issues because of the punishment rather than the parent being sympathetic. That's how I feel about it. Like, oh, you caused my mental health issues by not supporting me and misunderstanding or like punishing me. Like if a parent finds out their kid is dating, because that's what basically happened, and smoked a cigarette or something, and then they punish them instead of sitting them down and being like, hey, smoking's not good for you because you are a singer, so you might want to fix that, but like, just try not to do it again. And it's okay to date, but you know, we do have some rules here, blah, blah, blah. But instead of doing that, it's like you punish the child, and then that child becomes depressed and anxious because they can no longer trust you. Like, I fear for SEUNGHAN here, because now I'm glad he's back, but I'm like, dang, he's gonna have like a lot of trust issues with this company. Like, I would be on my P's and Q's around them. But whatever, he's here, so we're good. We believe in the next chapter of RIIZE, which we have carefully been planning since debut, bullshit, we will be more meaningful with all 7 members together. And after many discussions with our staff and members about the future direction of the team's activities, we have decided that SEUNGHAN will return. That's where I'm like, I think SM would have just done away with SEUNGHAN, because I genuinely think they were waiting to see how successful the group is without him to then somehow get him out. But as I saw someone say here, which I mentioned before, like, their track record with groups is not good with members. Kibum from Super Junior was kept in the dungeon, and that's why I'm like, I don't get why people don't understand that hiatuses within SM is just like, people are like, oh, what about the contract and everything? They're not going to risk all that, blah, blah, blah. No, SEUNGHAN would just be put in the dungeon because he's not going to want to break the contract, and then they're not going to want to. So that's what the dungeon is. That's like literally an SM. There's literally the SM dungeon. That's what it's about. You put in the dungeon. So Kibum of Super Junior was put in the dungeon. And it reminded me of that. SEUNGHAN will be participating, blah, 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 blah. And then, due to pre-debut personal issues, SEUNGHAN is suspended from his... See? That's where it says SEUNGHAN has suspended his team activities for nearly 10 months. SEUNGHAN has acknowledged that his past actions were wrong, bullshit, and he feels deep regret towards the members and his family. Bullshit. No, don't do that. He has spent nearly a year reflecting on his behavior and halting his activities. We also recognize that his past actions were not viable as an artist, which is why the process considering his return took a long time. It feels like, to me, they're making it seem like SEUNGHAN made this decision to reflect on his actions. I guarantee SEUNGHAN himself doesn't think what he did was wrong. SEUNGHAN doesn't seem like the type to be like, because the fact he dated pre-debut, like right ahead of debut, and smoked and stuff, shows that he thinks those rules are bullshit. You can argue whether he should, like, that's kind of him rebelling. You can argue that doesn't make him a good idol because he knows the rules and still did it anyways. Because anyone becoming an idol knows you're not supposed to date and smoke. Like, that's literally like the rules, especially in SM. And he was a trainee during that. So I think he doesn't agree with those. So the fact they're saying he chose to take a hiatus to reflect on his actions when he was old enough to know his actions were against the rules of SM is where I'm like, I think this is SM, not him. I think he didn't choose this hiatus, personally. We also apologize for any confusion and difficulties caused by the fans from watching growth. They're practicing hard. We are certain that many people are curious about the next chapter of RIIZE, blah blah blah. Okay, and now we have SEUNGHAN's letter. This is where I was like, Hi, this is SEUNGHAN. First, I will sincerely apologize to the members and fans. Bullshit. I was disappointed and regretful about myself, and I can't imagine how the members and fans felt. I think most of you have been angry, surprised, and disappointed. I'm truly... Wow, I'm surprised this hot guy dated. I'm surprised this Korean smokes. It's so funny how Korea is known for drinking and smoking, but if a K-pop idol smokes or drinks, that's up in walls, whatever. Like, there are two. Korea is Americanos, alcohol, and cigarettes. That's like, that should just be on their flag. Like, it's so weird to me how that works. I wonder if I'll be able to stand on stage again. I wonder if I will be able to. Okay, while I regret this, while I feel regret for the situation, I was also despair not being able to be with you guys at all. I wondered if I would be able to stand up on the stage again and continue making music. I was focused on more realistic thoughts during that time. However, the members reached out to me once again. I'm really grateful and feel sorry for the opportunity they gave me. It must have been a difficult decision. The tears I want to shed. I guarantee none of the members gave a fuck because we saw Anton likely has a girlfriend. Like, there was pictures of them together holding hands and stuff. I still don't know if like that was real or not, but like regardless, like I'm sure the members were like, oh shit, we're next. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you, like to the members who have once again held my hand, to the fans who are worried about whether the achievement we built while I was gone fell apart. I know a lot of them showed me my expectations. Of the company that has supported me during this difficult time. Bullshit. I'm so... What was it? He says something along the lines of, like, worrying if he's gonna cause damage to, like, the work that the guys have done while he was gone. It's just such bullshit. I really hope his mental health is good during this comeback because it's going to be rough. Apparently, K-fans are not happy, which is weird because I felt like there were so many clips of like concerts and performances, and a lot of people were shouting SEUNGHAN's name or like OT7. I also think that helped a lot too. People will say like that was rude and stuff, but I think nothing can be done unless people do something about it. How are we ever supposed to improve in the world and like grow and change without some discomfort? Yes, a little awkward, a little weird to be shouting SEUNGHAN's name while he's on hiatus. But how else are they supposed to know we want him back if we don't show we want him back? If we just sit back and do nothing, no one's gonna return. You know what I mean? Like, that's just weird to me. A lot of K-fans have been much more mellow supporting SEUNGHAN as of late. I'm thinking that since RIIZE's fan base has grown so much over the past few months, there are a lot of people who weren't entrenched enough in standum to really care about what he did pre-debut before that. Ugh, last year was so rough. He's freeloading on the success and hard work of the other 6 members is what some people were saying. I think he was, I genuinely think the company just had him on hiatus. I don't think he himself asked for hiatus. And like I said months ago, or like a year ago almost, like, if he if there was any insinuation that he was not doing well mentally, regardless, it's because of SM. It's because of the lack of support from the company. So regardless if he asked for it, which I really doubt, because if he did, the company would just not, the company definitely wouldn't have him back. Because like, if he didn't want to come back and then they didn't want him, why would they make the effort to bring him back when they don't need him? You know what I mean? I think the members, he probably did after like a while. Like, I think they put him on a hiatus, and then maybe when RIIZE is getting bigger, he may have felt guilt and stuff because if he like maybe was scared to come back because he would feel guilt if anything went wrong. And I guarantee the guys were like, no, we'll get through it with you and we'll make it work. Because if the guys really didn't want him back, I don't think the company would care. They'd be like, okay, well then we won't have him back. Because like, what does SM care if SEUNGHAN's back? RIIZE is fine without him. And if the guys showed any discomfort of him rejoining, why would SM risk a group's chemistry, a successful group's chemistry, by sending someone back to the group if they didn't want him? Like, it's definitely the guys wanted him back, you know? But anyways, OT7 video first before I did any of their OT6 music. I am wondering if they're gonna re-record these songs. You know what I mean? I also want to say, I don't think they wanted him back, because why would they release so many songs in the meanwhile if they hadn't? I don't think they had any intention of him coming back. I think the guys like asked SEUNGHAN and they talked and they went to the company together, and the company called them in for a meeting and were like, okay, so we don't really like they probably had like a meeting about it, and the guys showed great support of like, hey, we're willing to take this bullet and we'll do anything we can to make it good. Like, I think they kind of talked to the company.
오늘 앤토니가 몸이 안 좋아서 오늘 앤토니는 없고 코로나 걸렸어요. 또 이제 슈터랑 어제 어디 아팠다고요? 나 장면, 지금도 장면. 장면.
I love sometimes like, oh, he's not feeling well, and then Suto's like, he got COVID. Like, sometimes I was trying to be like subtle about it, and Suto was like, no, he got COVID. He wasn't just not feeling well.
머리 잘라서 괜찮다. 개콘도 앞두고 있어. 다들 열심히 하시고요.
하나 둘 셋 위로. RIIZE 화이팅. 하나 둘 셋. 아무도 안 해. RIIZE 해주셔야죠. RIIZE 하고 화이팅. RIIZE 화이팅.
Well, I wonder when they're gonna release, when the first OT7 activity is gonna be. I'm actually like, I think this is the first time I'm like truly gonna like hardcore stream something whenever they release something with him. Like, I'm there, guys. I will actually stream. Like, I'm gonna like, I only naturally stream. Like, I never like go out of my way to stream something. I'm a casual like listen when I want to listen to it type person. Because to me, K-pop is fun. It's not, and it's my work, but like, it's not like I'm just here to enjoy it.
그리고 이 사이즈가 너무 벌어지거든. 너도 턴할 때 이걸 좀 잘 체크해야겠다.
Well, now we have so much to catch up on, guys. You better help me out here, because I want to do a lot of RIIZE now. I've been like, I would like have to keep avoiding stuff. They wanted. Is that song with Beanie in the ground? I missed Unsuk so much, guys. Like, I missed my boy. I missed him so much. Unsuk was just, ugh. It was the hardest to say, to like not watch things. Oh, I also subscribed right away. I was like, we're subscribing. I'm doing anything I can to like. I know I'm one person, but like I'm like, dang, I gotta like do anything I can so that they don't. I mean, they can't take him back. You know, they can't like kick him back out.
라이브가 그렇게 어려워요? 한번 해보면 알 거야. 에이, 라이브가 뭐라고.
어.
노래하는 게 그렇게 쉬운 일이 아니야. 그렇긴 하지.
His hair looks like a wig. Ah! I'm so happy. What was going on? Like, what?
오.
Also, I wish I could just be like, sorry, I know we had to get everything out now, so we don't have to keep bringing it up. I feel like people don't understand the issue isn't that he was on hiatus because he was getting like a whole lot of hate and stuff. I think people don't realize the issue was the uncertainty, the anxiety, and the lack of communication from the company forward. Like, that's what the issue was. We had no updates. We didn't, like, that's why most people were like, oh, this is like almost like I guess like a Lucas situation where it's like, we don't know what's going on. What's happening? Is he staying? Is he going? I know those are like kind of different situations, but I still think it's like in the same realm where people thought he was coming back and they were just waiting it out. And I feel like people don't realize that I wouldn't mind the hiatus because if his mental health was unwell, they just had to say that. But I think it's very clear they didn't know what they were doing. And that's why we didn't know what they were doing. Because they still didn't even tell us what they were doing in those 10 months. It took you 10 months to communicate with them. Because you could still, like, tell us, oh, we're in talks with and everything. And he's still not doing well. Or something like that. Like, they kept us updated with, like, Renjun. So, like, you know. But anyways. We're getting everything out today. Anything that pops in my brain. And I really hate that they still had him fold and apologize.
입에서 이렇게 감싸고다가
That's so cute.
여기 엄지손가락 네? 여기 새끼손가락 엄지손가락
파이팅 해주세요.
네. 우리 연승이가 이런 거 참 안 부끄러워요.
네.
자 하나 둘 셋 하면 위발
Look how tan his arm is.
하나 둘 셋
You can see like where like they were probably wearing like long sleeve clothing and stuff, or like short sleeve clothing. When they were like in American stuff, and they still have like the tan line, like almost like a farmer's tan. Unsook and Anton mainly. Oh, they're gonna see. Oh, I can't wait to watch them together. It's gonna be so emotional.
음이 나갈 것 같더라도 자리 파트에 크게 보이진 않게 체크를 부탁드릴게요. 근데 이거 한다고
Oh, his ears so cute. He's like a little elf. Wow, look at Wanbin. Oh, look at so he's just like bright, expressive face. I love his facial expressions.
안녕하세요.
야. 오늘 연습 어땠어?
사이렌이 라이브 할 때 좀 까다로운 것 같아요. 춤이 격하고 목 쓰이는 게 많다 보니까
우리가
안정적인 발성이 나오기 힘들다.
케이콘이 이제
이제 한 달 안 남았어요.
한 달? 그때까지 계속 라이브 적응해서 또 팬 여러분들 앞에서 라이브 같이 해야 돼.
당연하지.
앤토니가 코로나 때문에 쉬고 있었는데 오늘 같이 와서 라이브 연습했어요.
It must be so hard. Like when I had COVID way after. Like I got COVID like at the end of like COVID. Like it was after I saw 17 in concert. So
마음이 조금씩 놓이고 있고
even though I was wearing a mask and everything.
많이 기대해 주시고 케이콘 때
So I didn't have like harsh COVID. So hopefully, because this is 2023, hopefully he didn't get like.
사실 저랑 승한이는 먼저 공개됐었는데 또 원빈이는 이번이 완전 처음이잖아요. 맞습니다. 떨리기도 하고 설레기도 하면서.
Because COVID like makes your throat really
하면서 처음 공개되는 건데.
like sore throat and everything. So even after you recover.
거기 인스타에도 담겨 있으니까요. 그렇네요. 많이 봐주시고.
Oh, sweetie, in a year you're like the biggest. I would say he's the most famous fifth gen.
예.
자 이제
It boy.
시간상의 관계로 이제 개인 인터뷰는 없어지고요. 이제 4명 단체로 인터뷰 해보도록 하겠습니다.
So I'm trying to think.
자 우리
We do have like Taesun, Jaehyun, Hanbin, Hao, but like and Ricky, but like I feel like Wonbin in Korea is the most famous fifth gen. It boy.
좋아?
For Anton. I feel like I'm gonna see like recent videos of them and be like, Unsook lost his beautiful tan. I'm really sad about it.
여기가 스테이 이게 약간의 포인트가 있는 건데 힐이 하나도 없이 지나가잖아요.
Hey. That was smooth. Okay. Shut the door. Get a guitar. Get a guitar. If you want something to play with, get a guitar. It's cool seeing them practice like live like this. like acapella, featuring squeaky shoes. So he has such a beautiful voice. Oh, got those ad-libs too. What is that? Oh, this is making me emotional. Oh, he can have his buddy back. I mean, they probably were, you know, in contact the whole time, like, you know, in front of us. I love Sohye's hair. That's what I want to do with his hair.
무조건 개인 경비심을 좀 가져야 돼. 아까 세미한 얘기처럼 이왕이면은 다른 클래스로 가야지. 오케이? 네. 수고하셨습니다.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
100% 추면서 라이브 하기까지 좀 어려운 것 같은데 연습하면 되겠죠?
연습하면 되겠죠. 당연히. 지금도 많이 좋아졌는데.
초반보다
These are like our big boba eye members.
그죠?
그렇죠. 열심히 하고 있습니다. 라이브를 하기 위해서. 많이 안 다쳤는데.
이거 해줘야 돼.
와우. 와우. 2분 남았습니다. 보이시나요?
지금 한 명씩 다 모이고 있어. 들리죠?
얼굴 상태 괜찮나?
Well, this is cool. You get to see their kind of instant reactions to living glasses. This is so wholesome. What were they watching? Yes. I was late, right? Like, I was like a little late to the RIIZE party. It was still like, no, is Memories debut? Or is Get a Guitar debut? They said higher quality blues. What's their debut? Wait, is it Memories or I think it's Memories? RIIZE debut song. Yeah, it's Get a Guitar. So I was there before. Because I think I did Memories and Siren. Let me check where Angie. Oh. Reacts. RIIZE. Memories. Yeah, it was Memories and Siren in August. Good fuck. Yeah, and then September 5th, I did get a guitar. Well, before September 5th, but like I posted it.
SN탄 라이브도 써 있어. 와, 우리 잘했다.
우리 멋있다. Real time Odyssey.
Yeah. Okay, so I did like some content before, and then I did their debut. So I consider myself pre-debut. Because I did their behind the scenes and stuff.
사이렌이 공개가 됐는데 참 감격스럽고
Aww.
아 원빈 이거 못 자겠다.
우리가 세상에 공개됐어.
일단 너무 멋있어요. 우리 정말 멋있게 잘 찍었고.
Exactly. Compliment yourselves.
너무 멋있어요. 그냥 너무 멋있다.
There's another bathing ape shirt. I just watched NCT Wish, and I was like, is that a company? Turns out it is.
멋있게 나온 거 같아서 그냥 기특하면서도 막 뿌듯하고 좀 눈물 날 것 같은데.
진짜로? 아닌 것 같은데? 아닌 것 같은데?
눈물 날 것 같은데.
아닌데?
I love the way Uns looks like older. Seunghan. Like, so cute.
저희는 아직 시작했지만 아직 시작을 안 했다.
그렇죠.
그렇죠. 여러분 앞으로 저희 달려가 봅시다. Yeah.
오늘은 케이콘 가기 전 마지막 연습. 그래서 옷도 케이콘 착장으로 입었습니다. 그래서 케이콘
What's he doing? He's touching his hand.
힘을 왜 주는 거야?
Call him out. Call him out.
아 그냥 졌어요.
보세요.
이렇게 나오게.
세훈이 지금 게임 중이라 정신이 없고요.
Valid.
오, 그거에
No, I was looking at those. I love when they do that.
좀 케이콘 가서 끼고 무대 할 거야?
네.
아 진짜?
당연.
너의 근육을 자랑시켜줘.
Oh my god. Muscles. I don't know, muscles.
될것 같아요? 이 정도면?
어제 운동했어요.
넘어간다.
은석의 착장. 은석이 형 오늘 거꾸로 입어봤는데요 옷을.
아 이거요? 저희가 사이렌하고 바로 메모리즈 해야 돼서 안에 옷을 메모리즈인데 이거 사이렌 끝나고 빨리 벗을
근데 거꾸로 입었어요.
벗기 위해서 여기 자크를 단 거예요.
What?
뼈타로 형이 해줘야 되는데 잘해줄 수 있겠죠?
할 수 있어.
30초 안에 벗어야 되거든요.
I was wondering, like, how they
아 앞에 저희가 안무
practice. I guess you just keep doing it a few times to practice taking off the outfits and stuff.
체력이 좀 힘들긴 하지만
It's like choreography in itself.
해야지.
해야지. 뭐 안 하게? 은석.
저희가 가끔 이렇게 귀여운 면도 있답니다, 여러분.
Oh, like he's like super cute here.
뭐 하긴. 네, 연습하러 갈게요. 케이콘에서 만나게.
이제 케이콘까지 얼마나 왔죠?
출국하기 3일 전?
3일 전인가? 내일 가기 전 3일 전.
Balenciaga.
테이프로 표시한 게 우리가 쓸 수 있는 범위를 팔곱하기 8m
Swoosh.
실제 무대는 11 곱하기
오.
11m라서 더 넓어요. 근데 이제 프리쇼로 구분하기는 쉬운 거는
Why did you touch his hand?
이쪽이 정면.
너 사이즈 받았을 때 내가 이거 내려. 이거 짧은. 어떤데?
I don't get what the hoodie zipper does. Like, I don't get what that, how that helps or anything.
촬영이 헤어드레스니까 약간 에어로빅하니까 약간 내가
He
쓰는
does.
느낌이 다른데.
So you're not as cool as me. Those are like the shimmeriest pants I've ever seen.
원빈이가 가서 중앙을 딱 잘 잡았고요. 그 뒤에 네명 그 사람들 보면서 발려서 씁니다.
Memories. Oh, gorgeous. It's like a music video shot with the lighting and everything in the back. Oh, he's wearing a New York shirt. That's so cute. That's 2 pixels. Is he being a brat? What a brat. I love when Wonbin like does this choreography. I feel like he just looks extra cool. Like it's like this type of choreo suits him. Him and SEUNGHAN and Shotaro. Like specifically them 3. They all look great though. But like that kind of the kind of hip hop style with Siren really suits them.
안 그러면은 지금도 사실 앉아 있다가 쉬다가 하니까 앵글 잘 안 나오는 것 같거든. 뭐 무대 올라가면 다 같이 버피 한 10개, 15개 한번 때리고 올라가든가.
Why?
무슨 말인지. 내가 지금 이게 잘못됐다.
I don't know. You're kind of being an asshole.
메모리 좀 볼까?
Woman's like, I don't take you serious. I'm just kidding, by the way. Ooh, arms. Me over here. Why are they commenting on Sohi's arms like that? And then I see on Sook's arms and I'm like, oh. We're all the same. These are like SEUNGHAN's favorite pants. He's always wearing those shorts. I like the chase. Oh my god. It's kind of cool seeing idols wear like the same clothes though. Because they're always wearing such different clothes. So it's cute seeing them when they're practicing. They have like their go-to.
야, 소리가 센터에서 춤을 추네. 그리고 뭐냐, 성찬이 이제 박자 맞추네. 내가 옛날 얘기하는 거 밀려서 박자 치는 거.
I like he compliments them. Like it's not just like, this is what you're doing wrong. It's, he also tells them what they're doing well.
승환이 힘이 좀 원래 옛날부터 좋았거든. 딱 좋네. 그러니까 우리가 춤을 잘 추는 사람이 되는 게 맞는데 좀
We have to be good performers.
작품의 선명도를 올려야 돼. 그런 것만 조심하면 좋을 것 같은데? 네. 많이 좋아하는데. 자신 있냐 근데? 자신 있습니다. 괜찮아?
저희는 지금 제이블레이즈 시청하고 기다리고 있어요. 김장 씨? 네.
You walk up like that.
이성이다 이성이. 와 이미 끝났다. 이미 멋있다. 예. 와. 써.
Oh, cute.
내가 SEM 와서 본 안무 중에 가장 콘서트거든.
너무 열심히.
그니까. 근데 여기서 이제 뭐 음악.
So that was for Talk Sexy.
춤은 어느 부분에 조금 추가를 보려고 있냐면 약간의 포인트들. 그러니까 예를 들어 뭐 토크 섹시에 대한 뭔가 포인트 동작이라든지. 우리 사이렌 처음 레슨할 때 그 충격이 올 거야. 그러니까 내가 원하는 거는 제이블레이즈를 만나서 원작자니까 최대한 바이브를 쫙쫙 흡수를 해 줬을 때죠. 그 다음에 이제 뭔가 부족한 부분들을 한국에서 좀 디벨롭하면 되거든요.
와, 나 뭔가 오랜만에 느껴지는
Oh,
네, 설레는 느낌.
so cute.
너무 멋있어요.
이거 뭐야? 아 진짜 멋있다. 그니까 게러기타랑 메모리즈도 물론 멋있고 사이렌도 멋있지만 진짜 대박. 제발 수영에서 미국 가서 보는 거 빨리 보고 와서 배우고 싶은 정도로
Why is this gonna make me cry? I'm so happy he's back because like he barely got to promote Talk Sexy. And hearing how excited he was. And I think most people agree, like, SEUNGHAN was the embodiment of Talk Sexy.
일단 너무 하고 싶은 느낌. 이거 둥둥 잡는 거. 약간
몰라 그랬는데.
일단 게러기탈 메모리즈 정말 맛있는 음식을 이제 앞에 두고 이제 곧 먹을 수 있다. 정말 곧 먹을 수 있다.
매니저 형이 생일이셔서
I love hearing them. I mean, to be fair, like, they can't sit here and be like, oh, this song sucks. I mean, they could, but... So whenever I see idols' reactions to songs, they get like, this is your next comeback song or something, it's like, I don't expect, like, if they don't like it, I don't expect them to say it, because I mean, they can, but like, you know what I mean? They never show us negative reactions to things. Like, I want to hear, like, the songs that didn't get chosen and how they react to that sometimes. But I think Talk Sexy, I remember Talk Sexy got, like, mixed feedback. Like, some fans didn't like it. I still don't know how to, like, I can't say the fandom name. To me, it seems foreign coming out of my mouth. RIIZE's reactions. Because you guys said it's pronounced like breeze. Which is weird, because it's spelled like rise, so that'd be RIIZE. But breeze. Like, their reactions to it were very 50-50. I loved it. Like, you can go watch my reaction to it. I love the song. And it feels like they liked it too. But it's hard to tell.
응 기특해. 갑시다.
아 지금 그거 어떻게 해?
That looks sus. He got so much screen time in this video. This is perfect. This was perfect.
지금 뭐 하고 있죠? 예.
지금 껐다가 다시 못 붙이면 어떡해?
He looks so tired, poor thing.
온다. 둘, 셋.
But like, Wonderman was so tired of me. This is the first time I'm seeing idols throw the manager a birthday. I'm sure some have, but like they just don't film it. I think this is literally maybe Super Junior. Maybe I've seen Super Junior throw their manager a surprise party. But I can't think of another group who's done this on camera.
생신 축하드립니다. 자, 오늘 케이콘 전에 마지막 오늘 연습을
Look how tired they are. Their eyes are so red.
하는 게 사실
I would joke that they're high, but you don't want them getting kicked out of the group.
그만큼 더 잘하고 열심히 하는
I don't know, maybe they.
가
Just
되도록
kidding.
노력할
Why are they
거고요.
being extra weird now? Now that joke seems kind of true. Now their eyes would be more red. Oh, this was such a good video to return with. It's bad. No, I said this before. So his voice is so good. Wow. Alright, well, next video is going to be my reactions to their new songs. Did I react to Impossible? I don't think I did. Yeah, Impossible, One Kiss, 9 Days, Honestly, Boom Boom Bass, and Lucky. And oh my god, and Be My Next and Combo. Like, we have like 10 songs. Like, that's what I mean. Like, they have like 10 songs. These are just these songs. Actually, 11, because we have 911 or 119, which I already reacted to. That many songs they released constantly. They released music videos, live clips, like so many. And a lot of these aren't even title tracks. So they didn't have to do these videos. For them to release that many music videos in 10 months. One, my poor boys I can't think of a single group who's released 11. Well, one's a live clip. One's a special video, which is special. It's 3. So 8 music videos. Music videos. In 10 months? I can't think of a group who's done that. That's excessive. These boys were overworked so hard. Released so many music videos, so many songs in 10 months. When aespa hasn't. So it's not like they couldn't. What I'm trying to say is, SM over excessively release stuff with RIIZE when, if you're hesitant about a member in a group, you would think you would kind of step it back a little bit. Like, don't stop it, of course, but like step back a little while you're figuring things out, just in case he comes back, so he's not missing from all these music videos. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they've released so many things with a member in limbo, which is like think of that Stray Kids. Stray Kids didn't have Hyunjin for, I think it was like 4 months, and they were very careful about like releasing things. They purposely filmed content that wouldn't have all 8 of them in it, or like 7 while he wasn't there. They wouldn't have all 7 of them in those things. The only thing like that they really couldn't avoid was Kingdom, but that was like a good distraction with us. And then they waited until he came back to release things. I get that like the 10 months is a long time, so I'm not saying they would never release anything, but to release so much stuff without him and to re-record, I think 1 or 2 of the songs without him, and then to release a music video of a really popular song that he was very present in without him, makes me think they weren't planning on bringing him back. And I'm sorry to say, I truly believe they weren't going to bring him back. But he is back, and that is what matters most. So I think the next video will probably be the last one where I like really talk about it, unless the content centers around that. We will be reacting to things that are OT6 now, because now I can watch it without constantly being like I can now watch it in the eyes of he's just on hiatus, he's not about to be kicked out, rather than not knowing, like, oh, am I watching something where he isn't planned to come back? You know what I mean? I still don't think he was planned to come back. I don't think they planned to kick him out in like a year. You know what I mean? I think it was more just like wait him out until he tries to leave the company, or have him in a dungeon basically, or release him as like a solo artist, which was like a lot of people's thoughts, like, oh, maybe they're just gonna wait and kind of like have him be a solo artist because it's less controversial as a solo artist. I don't know, that'd still be kind of weird, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I mean, and you can think what you want. I don't know why people act like companies are like so sweet and kind. I'm just kidding. I know some people don't think that way, but like, it's just really weird how defensive fans are about companies when it's been very much proven that literally SM themselves, like not even just companies, SM themselves have done such things where they just wait people out and then never give fans an answer. Like they did that with FX as a whole fucking group. Like FX never had an actual disbandment. Do you not realize this? Like TVXQ literally got rid of the slave contract. Like, SM is not a good company. Why are we defending them? I do think because they are under new like management or whatever, like there's new people involved, maybe that's why SEUNGHAN's back. I feel like that helped a little bit. But regardless, that's just it for this video, and I'm excited to finally check out these songs. So I'll see you guys then. Bye!
Wise men say it's really cool to be holding wine all baby, or like a legal flow, 살랑거리며